Seneca saw human suffering not so much as the result of events themselves, but as the work of the mind. What actually happens to us is often far simpler and easier than what we construct in our imagination. A mind left unchecked begins to exaggerate, to sketch future defeats, to replay catastrophes not yet lived through, and it is there that pain is born. For Seneca, suffering was not a fact, but a judgment. An event in itself is neutral, but thought clothes it in fear, shame, or despair. A person may not yet have experienced a loss, yet already live as if it has occurred. In this way, imagination outruns reality and strikes before life does. The Stoic taught how to stop this inner theater, to ask oneself what is happening now, and what exists only in my head. Is this anxiety a fact, or an assumption? When the mind returns to the present moment, pain loses its sharpness, because much of it turns out to have existed only as a thought. Seneca did not urge people to deny difficulties. He urged them not to multiply them. Reality often demands courage, but imagination without discipline turns any trial into torture. Control over thoughts does not eliminate problems, it simply does not allow them to grow to sizes that break a person. That is why his words are not consolation, but a warning. The greatest enemy of peace lives not outside, but within. And when a person learns to distinguish reality from fear, they reclaim their freedom even in difficult times. Seneca knew this: the mind either serves a person or rules them. When we allow thoughts to wander freely, they quickly find the darkest scenarios. We imagine betrayal before any words are spoken, defeat before any attempt is made, an ending where there is only a pause. Thus suffering becomes chronic, even if life has not yet delivered a blow. He advised training the mind like a muscle, not suppressing thoughts, but testing them for truth. Has what I fear actually happened? Or is it only an image in my head? Most fears, Seneca said, never leave the realm of imagination. They exhaust us more than any real event. Stoic practice lay in a return to simplicity. There is the present moment, and it is usually bearable. There is an action that can be taken now, and it is often smaller than it seems. Everything else is a construction of the mind. When a person focuses on what is before them, rather than on what might happen, life ceases to be a constant anticipation of pain. Seneca also reminded us we do not fear losses, but images of loss, not death, but the idea of death, not loneliness, but the stories we tell ourselves about it. By realizing this, a person gains the strength to separate the event from the drama and keep only what is truly happening. In this way, the Stoic taught not to flee from life, but to see it clearly. By freeing the mind from excessive fears, a person does not become insensitive, they become resilient. For when imagination no longer rules, reality loses its power to terrify.